So today we will be seeing one of the passage. So this is a reading passage 2. You should spend about 20 minutes on questions 14 to 26 which are based on reading passage 2 on pages 6 and 7. So this is the title of our passage, Ideal Homes. Okay, what do you mean by ideal? Ideal means perfect. Perfect or best possible. Okay, ideal homes means perfect homes. So this is the subtitle of the passage. New ideas and some old ones. Okay, so from the title of the passage we can assume that there must be something regarding homes in this passage. Okay, as we are seeing, ABCD is already mentioned. A, B, C, D, E. F, G, H, I, J and K. So in total we have A to K paragraph. Okay, so let's quickly see the question types and let's quickly mark our keywords. Okay, so this is our first question type. Questions 14 to 18. Reading passage 2 has 11 paragraphs A to K. Which paragraph contains the following information? So this is our first question type. Which paragraph contains the following information? So we will quickly mark our keywords. Okay. Write the correct letter A to K in the boxes 14 to 18 on your answer sheet. 14 number. Reasons why a particular construction material is advantageous. Okay. A particular construction material. 15 number. An example of a construction design which benefits domestic interaction. 16. A description of a house that is ventilated from below. 17 number. An example of self-sufficient energy supply. So these are our major keywords. We have to look these keywords, okay, in our paragraph. 18 number. Suggested methods of reducing temperature in a city. Okay, let's see our another question type. Questions 19 to 22. Look at the following people. So these are the lists of the people. Okay. Look at the following people. Questions 19 to 22. This is 19 to 22. And the list of ideas below. So this is the list of ideas. Match each person with the correct idea A to G. Okay, match each person with the correct ideas A to G. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Write the correct letter A to G in the boxes 90 to 22 in your answer sheet. 19 number Muhammad Peter Davis. 20 Arthur Rosenfield. 21 Arwen Derle. 22 Amory Lovins. Okay, so now let's see the ideas. The choice of a certain construction material can have a socio-economic impact. B. Throughout the world, people are rejecting traditional housing design in order to appear modern. C. Houses should not only meet people's needs but also their social and psychological needs. Okay. D. Traditional knowledge can be superior to modern knowledge. There is an innovation that can save cost on both air conditioning and heating. F. Solar energy can meet the energy needs of people living in villages in developing countries. Solar energy. G. There is very simple solution that can save on the cost of air conditioning. Okay, let's see the another question type. Question 23 to 26. Do the following statements agree with the information given in reading passage 2? In the boxes 23 to 26 on your answer sheet, write true if the statement agrees with the information, false if the statement contradicts the information, and not given if there is no information. 23 number, the air temperature in modern Malaysian houses is lower than the air temperature outside. Air temperature. Okay, so these are our keywords. We have to look for these keywords in our paragraph to find our correct answer. 24 number, the construction industry is more to blame than transport for global warming. 25 number, the use of wind towers for cooling is widespread in the Middle East today. 26 number, the super windows promoted by Emery Lovins can be installed at low cost. Okay, so these are our keywords. We have to look for these keywords in our paragraphs to find our correct answer. Okay, friend? So initial our keyword is advantageous material, okay, construction design, ventilated from below, self-sufficient energy supply, and reducing temperature. So we will now quickly read our first paragraph, that is A paragraph. Okay, friends? The traditional kampung houses of Malaysia do not need air conditioning. Built on stilts and with steep roof, they have year-round ventilation. The raised structure ensures a cooling breeze comes up through the floorboards, while the high roof acts as a chimney to release hot air. The airtight concrete boxes of modern city construction, in contrast, are heat traps, says Muhammad Peter Davies of University Putra, Malaysia. So this is also our keyword. He has calculated that typical modern Malaysian houses are 5 degrees Celsius hotter than the air outside. The builders of kampung houses had no knowledge of modern science or engineering, but they came up with the perfect design, says Davies. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, that is, which paragraph contains the following information? Okay, let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. Reasons why a particular construction material is advantageous. So in A paragraph, we have not seen anything regarding material, we have not seen anything regarding construction design. A description of house that is ventilated from below. Yes, these things we have seen. Okay, we have seen floor bed. Okay, we have seen these floorboards. Okay, floor boards. So yes, we are getting our answer. So our answer will be in 16. We will write A paragraph. We will write A as we are getting this answer from A paragraph. Okay, a description of a house that is ventilated from below. From below means they are talking about the floorboards. Okay, from these lines we are getting our answer. The raised structure ensures a cooling breeze comes up through the floorboards. Floorboards means they are talking about the floor. Okay, they are talking about the floor, means below. Cool breeze comes up through the floorboards, means below. So yes, we are getting our answer from here. A description of a house that is ventilated from below. Okay, so that's why we have written A here. I hope you have understood this. So we will now move forward towards our another question type. So, and we have also seen this keyword Muhammad Peter Davies. Let's see whether we are getting any of our answer or not. So let's see the list of ideas. So we have not seen anything regarding socio-economic impact. We have not seen anything regarding appear modern. We have not seen anything regarding this also. Traditional knowledge can be superior to modern knowledge. So this thing also we have not seen in this paragraph. This also we have not seen. Solar energy we have not seen. Okay. So we have just seen this Muhammad Peter Davies. But in this paragraph he is not mentioning anything regarding the lists of ideas. Okay. So we will move forward towards our B paragraph. So now let's quickly read our B paragraph. B paragraph. This story of ancient architectural sophistication and modern insanity is repeated around the world. In the name of modernism, people have thrown away architecture designed to cope with the environment in which they live and adopted house designs originating from cold northern environments where the idea is to keep heat in. So let's see whether we are getting any of our answer or not. So in first question type, we have not seen anything regarding particular construction, energy supply, suggested method of reducing temperature in a city. So this thing also we have not seen. So we are not getting any answer. And we have not seen anything regarding these people also. Let's see another question type. 23 number, the air temperature in modern Malaysian houses is lower than the air temperature outside. So we just forgot this question type, okay. The air temperature in modern Malaysian houses is lower than the air temperature outside. So we have seen this modern Malaysian houses and also we have seen the air temperature in previous paragraph only we have seen. So yes, in A paragraph only we have seen these degrees, okay. What they are mentioning here, Malaysian houses are 5 degrees hotter than the air outside, okay. So let's see what they are asking in the question. The air temperature in modern Malaysian houses is lower than the air temperature outside. So both the statements are contradicting. What they are saying here, modern Malaysian houses, the air temperature in modern Malaysian houses is lower than the air temperature outside. But in paragraph what they have mentioned, Malaysian houses are 5 degrees hotter. Houses are hotter than outside. And in question what they have mentioned, modern Malaysian houses temperature is lower than the air temperature outside. So both the statements are contradicting here. So that's why we have written false, okay. Modern Malaysian houses are hotter than outside, okay. According to paragraph, modern Malaysian houses are 5 degrees hotter than outside. But in question what they are asking, modern Malaysian houses, temperature of the modern Malaysian houses is lower than the temperature outside. So that's why we have written false here, okay. Let's see another questions. Construction industry, here they are asking for the wind tower, and here they are asking for the super windows. So these keywords we have not seen yet. So we will move forward towards our C paragraph. So now let's quickly read our C paragraph. C paragraph. Once the aim of architectural modernism was to build structures that kept nature out to replace it with air conditioning. Now they are learning that they cannot do that effectively. Slowly they are seeing the benefit of working with nature rather than against it. In California, they probably use more power for air conditioning than anywhere else on earth. According to the Arthur, so this is also a keyword, Arthur Rosenfield from the University of California, what California needs is white paint. If Los Angeles painted its roof white, planted trees to shade buildings and choose lighter colored paving, it would reduce city temperature by 3 degrees and cut the annual air conditioning bill by 170 million a year. Okay, so we are getting so many keywords here. Let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, that is which paragraph contains the following information, let's see. Here they are talking about the construction. We have not seen anything regarding construction in C paragraph. Self-sufficient energy supply we have not seen. Suggested method of reducing temperatures in a city. Yes, this thing we have seen. In C paragraph. Suggested method means they are talking about the white paint. Okay. White paint, planted trees to shade buildings and choose lighter colored paving. Okay, so they have mentioned three methods, okay, and lighter color paving. So these are the three methods they have suggested in C paragraph. Okay, so we will write C in front of 18 in our answer sheet, as we are getting this answer from C paragraph. Okay, we are getting our answer from here. Okay, from these lines: roof white, planted trees to shade buildings, and choose lighter colored paving. Okay, so from these lines we are getting our answer. I hope you have understood this. Okay, hope you have understood this. Okay, from where we are getting our answer. Let's see another question type. As we have seen this Arthur Rosenfield, this thing we have seen. Okay, let's see the lists of ideas, whether we are getting our answer or not. So here they are talking about the construction material. Here they are talking about the rejecting traditional housing. And houses should not only meet people's needs but also their social and psychological needs. D, traditional knowledge can be superior to modern knowledge. E, there is an innovation. Save cost on both air conditioning and heating. This thing also we have not seen. Solar energy, this thing also we have not seen. There is a very simple solution that can save on the cost of air conditioning. Yes, this thing we have seen. This thing we have seen, and these lines were spoken by Arthur. These lines were spoken by Arthur. Okay, in the same paragraph only here. Okay, so this is the very simple solution, like using of it. If Los Angeles painted its roof white, planted trees, choose lighter colored paving, it would reduce city temperature by 3 degrees Celsius and cut the annual conditioning by 170 million a year. Okay, so from these lines only we are getting our another answer, and these lines were spoken by Arthur. So we will write G. We will write G in front of 20 in our answer sheet. Okay, from the list of ideas we have chosen this G option. There is a very simple solution that can save the cost of air conditioning. So they are talking about the white paint, plantation, okay, and light color paving. So these three will be the very simple solution, and it will save the cost of air conditioning. Okay, I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answer. So let's see another question type, and here they are talking about the construction industry, which we have not seen yet. Here they are talking about the wind towers, which also we have not seen, and super windows. So we will move forward towards our D paragraph. So now let's quickly read our D paragraph. Modern buildings are greedy in their use of energy. Much is made of the construction of transportation to global warming through its emission of greenhouse gases. But globally, transportation is responsible for just 22% of carbon dioxide emission. The building sector. Building sector means construction sector. Okay, construction. Building sector means they are talking about the construction sector. Is responsible for 31%, mostly the result of heating and air conditioning systems. In developing countries where demand for electricity for building is rising by 5% a year, the biggest demand is for air conditioning in modern buildings, which are often designed to cope with every different climatic condition. So we have seen building sector means construction sector. Okay, construction. Construction, they are talking about the construction sector. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, let's see. So here they are talking about the particular material which we have not seen. Construction design also we have not seen, and self-sufficient energy, this also we have not seen in this paragraph. And we have not seen any of these person in this paragraph. So we will move forward towards our another question type. The construction industry is more to blame than transport for global warming. Yes, construction industry means they are talking about the building industry. Okay, they are talking about the building industry. Okay, construction industry means they are talking about the building industry. And yes, the construction industry is more to blame than transport for global warming. Yes, and this statement is true. Why this statement is true? Because what they have mentioned here, that transportation industry is just emitting 22% of carbon dioxide, while the building industry is responsible for 31% of carbon emission. Okay, so that's why we have written true here. The construction industry is more to blame. Why more to blame? Because they are emitting more carbon dioxide than transport industry for global warming. Okay, so that's why we have written true here. So we will write true in front of 24 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so we will now move forward towards our E paragraph. So now let's quickly read our E paragraph. Before air conditioning, much of the Arab world kept cool through thoughtful building designs. Many buildings were built according to the principles of the wind tower. So this is also our keyword, wind tower. A tall structure with vertical vents at the top that open in all the direction to catch any passing breeze. Typically, these window tower buildings were made of local materials such as here they are talking about the material. This is our keyword. Local materials such as stone, mud, brick, wood and palm tree fronds. The building were inward looking, which served the dual function of focusing attention on the country yard, where family members spend time together and protecting living areas from the rays of the sun. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, let's see. So in first one, reason why a particular construction material is used. Reasons. Look, we have seen the construction material, but what is the reason for using that we have not seen. Okay, we have seen the material like clay and all things, but we have not seen the reason behind it. Okay, in this paragraph. So we will not choose this option. 15 number, an example of a construction design which benefit domestic interaction. Yes, this thing we have seen in the same paragraph only. Okay, they are talking about the domestic interaction means they are talking about the dual functioning attention on the courtyard where family members spend time together means they are talking about the social interaction and protecting living areas from the rays of the sun. Okay, so from these lines we are getting our answer, and these lines were present in E paragraph, so that's why we have written E here. Okay, we have found this answer from E paragraph, that's why we have written E here. Okay, I hope you have understood this. An example of construction design which benefit the domestic interaction means they are talking about the family members spend time together and protecting living areas from the rays of the sun. Okay, I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answers. Let's move forward. So here we have not seen anything regarding these persons in this paragraph. Let's see another. So here they are talking about the wind towers. The use of wind towers for cooling is widespread in the Middle East today. So this thing we have not seen in this paragraph. So we will move forward towards our F paragraph. So now let's quickly read our F paragraph. Throughout the Middle East today, so this is our keyword, Middle East today, wind towers are often little more than museum piece, but there are exceptions. Jordan has won awards for the architecture of a village on the shore of the Red Sea which is designed to conserve energy. Made of rough local stone in a traditional style. It combines the ventilation system of the wind towers for summer coolness with up-to-date heating and floor insulation to protect against the desert cold in winter. Okay, so here they are talking about the local stone. Okay, local stone. And here they have mentioned the why they are using this stone. So let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So in our first question type, here they are talking about the reason why a particular construction material is advantageous. So this thing we have not seen. An example of self-sufficient energy supply, this also we have not seen. And we have not seen any of these lists of persons. And 25 number, we have seen this wind tower. The use of wind towers for cooling is widespread in the Middle East today. Let's see whether we are getting this or not. So in this paragraph, what they have mentioned, throughout the Middle East today, wind towers are often little more than museum piece. Okay, so it is just a museum piece. They are not using that wind towers. Okay, in Middle East today. So the use of wind towers for cooling is widespreading in the Middle East today. No, they are just a museum piece. Okay, so both the statements are contradicting. So that's why we will write false in front of 25 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this from where we are getting this answer. Okay, in question they are asking the use of wind towers for cooling is widespread in the Middle East today. And here what they are saying in paragraph, throughout the Middle East today, wind towers are often little more than museum piece. Okay, so both the statements are contradicting and that's why we have written false here. I hope you have understood this. And here they are talking about the super windows. So we will move forward towards our G paragraph. So now let's quickly read our G paragraph. So let's read our G paragraph. Traditional building materials like traditional building designs are being rediscovered. Rediscovered means to be discovered again. Okay, once forgotten and discovered again. Are being rediscovered by those looking for low energy solutions to the current construction needs. Okay, clay is one such material. Okay, they are mentioning here clay is one such material. As the Dutch housing contractor R. van der Leyen, so this is also our keyword, has urged in promoting a series of clay housing projects in developing countries. Clay has many benefits over its industrialized version brick. Okay, brick is an industrialized version of clay. Clay block cost only half as much as ordinary bricks. Clay also generates work because people can find it, mold it, bake it and work it themselves. 200 clay bricks can be made with the fuel oil that makes just one ordinary brick. Moreover, clay is an excellent insulator against both cold and heat outside and can easily be recycled. So these are the benefits of clay. Okay, it costs half than ordinary brick, also generates work. 200 clay brick can be made with the fuel oil that makes just only one ordinary brick, and clay is an excellent insulator. So these are the benefits for using clay. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, let's see we are getting our answer or not. So number 14, reasons why a particular construction material is advantageous. Okay, so in same paragraph only we have seen the advantages of clay. Okay, which is the particular construction material. Clay is a particular construction material. Yes, so these things we have seen in G paragraph. Okay, so we will write G in front of 14 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this from where we are getting this answer. Okay, so in G paragraph only they have mentioned clay. Okay, so clay is advantageous. They have mentioned so much benefits of clay. So benefits like clay blocks cost only half than ordinary bricks. Okay, also generate work at it can people can find it, mold it, bake it and work it themselves. 200 clay bricks can be made with the fuel that makes just only one ordinary brick, and it is an excellent insulator. So these are the advantages of clay. Okay, so that's why we have written G here, because reasons why a particular construction material is advantageous. So we have seen the advantages of clay here. Particular construction material means they are talking about clay here. Okay, I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting this answer. Okay, so let's see another question type. So in this question type we have seen this keyword. Sorry, in this paragraph we have seen this keyword R Vanderlei. So we have seen the same keyword here. Let's see whether we are getting answer or not. So let's see the list of ideas. A, the choice of a certain construction material can have a socio-economic impact. Certain construction material means they are talking about clay here. Socio-economic impact means they are talking about the benefits of clay. Okay, we have seen so many benefits. So yes, we have seen this. So these lines were spoken by R Vanderlei. So we will write A in front of 21 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting this answer. Let's see another option. Throughout the world, people are rejecting tradition. So this thing we have not seen. Houses should not only meet people's needs but also their social and psychological needs. So this thing also we have not seen. Traditional knowledge, this also we have not seen. There is an innovation that can save cost of both air condition. This also we have not seen. Solar energy can meet the energy needs of people living in villages. So this also we have not seen. So our answer will be this A option. Okay, the choice of certain construction material can have a socio-economic impact. Socio-economic impact means these lines. Okay, these lines. Clay block cost only half. Okay, then brick. Clay also generates work. Clay brick can be made with fuel oil that make just one ordinary brick. Clay is an excellent insulator. So these are the socio-economic benefits of clay. So that's why we have chosen A option here, and this option was spoken by R Vanderlei. So that's why we have written option A in front of R Vanderlei. I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answer. Our keyword Amory Lovins, this also we have not seen yet in this paragraph. Let's see another question type, whether we are getting our answer or not. So here they are talking about the super windows. These super windows we have not seen yet. Okay, so we will move forward towards our another paragraph, that is H paragraph. So now let's quickly read our H paragraph. But although traditional methods and materials can be revived in appropriate setting, new green low energy technologies are needed, especially in urban environment. The thermal insulation of homes in cold countries is an example. In 1983, Sweden adopted a national standard requiring the country's homes to lodge no more than 60 kilowatt hours per square more over the year. To meet that standard, windows were double glazed and walls and roofs insulated. Every home became a fortress against the cold air outside. Unfortunately, the rest of Europe has not followed the lead. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in this question type, they are asking for the self-sufficient energy supply. So in H paragraph, we have not seen anything regarding this. and we have not seen anything regarding Amory Lovins and Mohammed Peter Davies. And in another last question type, they are asking for super windows. So super windows in this paragraph. So in this paragraph, they have mentioned windows but not the super windows, okay? They have mentioned windows but not super windows. In question, they are asking for super windows, okay? But in this paragraph, they were asking, they have given only windows. Okay, so we are not getting any of our answer from H paragraph. So we will move forward towards our I paragraph. So now let's quickly read it. In the United States, Amory Lovins, so this is also our keyword, Amory Lovins has promoted a range of low energy technologies. Low energy technologies, this is also our keyword. Super windows, okay, this is also our keyword, super windows. For example, which let in invisible light but can be tuned to either allow in or reflect away. Infrared solar radiation, the stuff that hits building with large expanses of window and big energy bills, can be designed to achieve optimum temperatures. Okay, so we have seen two keywords here, Amory Lovins and super windows. So we will now let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in this paragraph, in this question type, they are asking for an example of self-sufficient energy supply, but we have not seen anything regarding this in our I paragraph. We have not seen anything. In another question type, we have seen this Amory Lovins, our keyword. Let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. The choice we have done. Throughout the world, people are rejecting traditional housing. This also we have not seen. Houses should not only meet people's needs but also their social and psychological needs. This also we have not seen in this paragraph. Traditional knowledge can be superior to modern knowledge. This also we have not seen. There is an innovation that can save cost on both air conditioning and heating. So this air conditioning and heating we have seen in this paragraph. Okay, in this paragraph we have seen. Okay. So we will write E. So we will write E in front of 22 in our answer sheet. Okay. We have seen this line. There is an innovation that can save cost on both air conditioning and heating. So these lines were spoken by Amory Lovins. Okay. And we found this. Okay. So our answer, we are getting our answer from here. Low energy technologies. Okay. Super windows. Innovation. They are talking about there is an innovation that can save cost on both air conditioning and heating. Here they are talking about the innovation of super windows. For example, then they have mentioned this example. Okay, super windows is an innovation they are talking about, and these super windows innovation was spoken by Amory Lovins. So that's why we have chosen this E option. Okay, there is an innovation that can save cost on both air conditioning and heating. Both air conditioning and heating. Okay, these lines. Okay, I hope you have understood this from where we are getting our answers. And let's see another question type. The super window promoted by Amory Lovins can be installed at low cost. So we have seen super windows promoted by Amory Lovins, but we have not seen can be installed at low cost. Okay, we have seen this thing. The super windows were promoted by Amory Lovins. Yes. But we have not seen can be installed at low cost in this paragraph. They have not mentioned anything regarding that it can be installed at low cost. In this paragraph, they have not mentioned anything regarding this, okay? That it will be installed at low cost. Super windows can be installed at low cost. Yes, they have seen The super windows promoted by Amory Lovins. Yes, they have mentioned this, that Amory Lovins has promoted super windows. But in this paragraph, they have not mentioned that it can be installed at low cost. Okay, so we are not getting anything. So we will write not given in front of 26 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. With this, we have completed our true false not given. Okay, this question type we have completed. So let's read remaining paragraph and let's find our remaining answers. So J paragraph. As well as more efficient use of energy, the world also needs new resources of renewable power. Solar energy is being tried out in the developing world, in villages often far from electricity grids. The world's biggest solar power installation got underway in the Philippines in 2001, where a project commenced to install solar panel for 400,000 people in 150 villages. Such projects are demonstrating that countries, whether developing or developed, no longer need huge national grids to supply electricity. If every home can do its own thing with the help of solar panel and a storage battery. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, 17 number is remaining. An example of self-sufficient energy supply. Yes, this thing. So we found this answer from J paragraph. So we will write J in front of 17 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this from where we are getting our answers. Okay. An example of self-sufficient energy supply means they are talking about the solar panel and storage battery. I hope you have understood this. In this question type also we have done everything. Just this Mohammed Peter Davis is remaining. Okay, otherwise we have done all the remaining three. And in last question type, in true false not given also, we have found our all the answers. Okay, only this last paragraph is remaining. Let's read whether we are getting our answer or not. Houses, of course, are more than machines for living. They are social and psychological spaces too. Future houses may not look exactly like kampongs or wind tower or any other traditional models, but to work for us and for our environment, they will have to suit us as well these traditional forms did. Okay, so we have finished our all the paragraphs. As we have seen this Mohammed Peter Davis, we have seen this word before also. We just forget to find the answer. So let's see. So in first paragraph only we have seen this Mohammed Peter Davis, okay, but we forget to find our answer. Okay, so let's read this paragraph again to find our answer. The traditional kampong houses of Malaysia do not need air conditioning, built on slits and with steep roof. They have year-round ventilation. The raised structure ensures the cooling breeze come up through the floorboards, while the high roof acts as a chimney to release hot air. The airtight concrete boxes of modern city construction, in contrast, are heat traps, says Mohammed Peter Davis of University Putra, Malaysia. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So we have chosen A1. Let's see B. Throughout the world, people are rejecting traditional housing. So this thing also we have not seen. Houses should not only meet people's need but also their social. This thing also we have not seen. So in A paragraph, so let's see the D option. Traditional knowledge can be superior to modern knowledge. Yes, traditional knowledge can be superior to modern knowledge. Means they are talking about these traditional kampong houses of Malaysia Okay, traditional camping houses of Malaysia is cooler than the modern houses of Malaysia. Okay, the traditional camping houses of Malaysia do not need air conditioning, built on slit and with steep roof. They have a year-round ventilation. The raised structure ensures a cool breeze comes up through the floorboards, while the high roof acts as a chimney to release hot air. The airtight concrete boxes, they are talking about the modern city construction. The airtight concrete boxes of modern city construction in contrast are heat traps, says Muhammad Peter Davis. Okay, so from these lines we are getting our answer that modern technology is superior to, traditional knowledge is superior to modern knowledge. Okay, so these lines were spoken by Peter Davis. So that's why we will choose this D option and we will write D in front of 19 in our answer sheet. Okay, so with this we have completed our all the question types. I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answers. Okay, I hope you have understood this and these. So the title of the passage is Ideal Homes. So try to practice this type of passages. Okay, friends.